Hey Soul Fam, I'm here. I felt inspired to share some health stuff, like health journey, products that are absolutely phenomenal that I've enjoyed along my spiritual journey. So first, I love the Dragon's Blood incense. I don't know what it is, but every time I light this, I feel very tapped in and tuned in. I'm not sponsored by anybody that I'm doing a video about, and these are great too, just getting the fuel, and they work for a long time rather than buying a bunch of lighters. And I'm not smoking anymore, so I don't really want lighters, if that makes sense. So then I just kind of let them burn for just a little bit, just to get that little cap lit. Beautiful. Yep. And then I put this on. I like it filled with like salt. You put it in like something that's not gonna burn. All right, so let's get started. So first is the incense. Also, what I really want to talk about is spiritual baths. Spiritual baths are amazing. So you can put a dash, I do it, of a little bit of Florida water. You can also put this when you're mopping your floor, a little bit of this with some salt, or just salt with whatever you're using to clean. So spiritual baths, let's get into it. I recently totally spaced and forgot about this. I had done this in the very beginning. I think like 2017, 2018, I was purchasing this a lot for the clay mask, and you can really feel it pull. So this is like health, beauty, spirituality all wrapped up into one. So this is like a powder, okay? And you can take a little bit of this with some apple cider vinegar, mix it up, and it's a great face mask. Okay, so baths. Also, you can take this, put a little bit in the bath, and just wash it around. It's gonna look a little murky, but you just don't want it to get in clumps. So just make sure you do a nice mixture. Also, this stuff, Epsom Salt, is amazing. It's good for your muscles. The magnesium, it's great. Like if you find yourself super sleepy, your body really needed this. So this is great for clearing your auric field. When you take your spiritual bath, doing lots of prayer, meditation, putting on a frequency music or binaural beats. So this just came out, you know, it was affordable, it's good stuff, Epsom salt, and you can always make your own fragrance with it. So also, what started, okay, so first it was the spiritual baths, then it was taking Seamoss. So making your Seamoss, and it's cheaper to make it than buy it. And I would recommend making it because you know who made it, you know what you put into it and how you jarred it and all that jazz. Also, with that, with the Seamoss, you're gonna wanna take Silica. So 2 Dopplers full, I think it's 60 drops. So you put in water, like a glass of water, you'll put 2 in, which is about 60 drops. So what Silica does is it gets all the minerals and soaks it all in to your matrix system, in the fascia of your body. It's gonna soak in everything to where you're not like, it's not leaving your body technically, you know what I'm saying? All the minerals are being stored. They're not being flushed out of your system. So then, Chyawanprash, I don't even know if I'm saying this right. It's an Ayurvedic immunity support. So on an empty stomach in the morning, here and there, like you could do it every day or just here and there. This has so much in it. And you can look up all the different properties and benefits of this. This is you don't have to have it, but if you want it, it's good stuff. Then castor oil, okay? And there's all kinds of different brands. I went back to this one just for cheaper options because it's after Christmas, you know what I mean? Okay, so this is castor oil, and you can take this and put it on a piece of material. What do they call that? Or you buy the thing that goes over your stomach, and then you can Velcro it and sleep with it overnight. So it's over your liver, intestines. Anything that's not good that's there will be pulled. And you can look up to castor oil. These are just things that I want to share because it's been very beneficial. Okay, also green tea. Any kind of green tea. You could get a variety pack. My favorite is jasmine. Jasmine green tea is absolutely phenomenal. And then there's lemon, there's your basic, and then there's mint. So, and with each property that it goes in with, you can look up the benefits to that as well. And lastly, I'm gonna leave with waxing. You can do it yourself. You get the little waxing machine and then look up videos on how to do. I just highly recommend waxing armpits or even arms. If your arms are, if they get hairy, waxing them, it pulls the full hair and follicle out. So your body, that hair that's been there, and it just does wonders. Because once you've done it, you just have to do it maybe once every 2 weeks or so, and the hair comes back not thick. It's thin and it's workable. Even if you get like an armpit hair coming back here and there, you can just tweeze it. But the miracles and the benefits of waxing, here's just some wax beads, right? So you pour that in to your waxing machine. So you bump it all the way up to melt it, and then it has to be within 166 to like, the temperatures will be on there. You'll get the green light of, okay, it's ready to wax. 444 on the clock. These are just things that I absolutely love. Even fire honey, okay, I made some of that. So when you can let this sit, the longer it sits, the stronger it gets. So with fire honey, you stir it before you use it and take a teaspoon of that and put it in some warm water. You could do this in the night, you could do this in the morning, and it helps with your immunity or if you're getting over a cold or flu, but you feel it. Oh yeah, and when you do the castor oil pack, I do them after a spiritual bath, and I lay on a heating pad for 20 minutes so it soaks in. So I usually watch like a favorite show, let it soak in, and you feel so good. It's such a soothing experience, and you're ready to get some good sleep. So before I leave, I'm going to leave on the note of what the energy is for the week. What's going on? We're in the last week of Capricorn season going into Aquarius. That is where Pluto is at. We have the 8 of Cups. I like it. So detaching, walking away from things that are not good for us emotionally. The lesson has been learned. If it's anything that needed to end, or walking away from what no longer serves, what's no longer good for your life. And there's equations in this as well. You might be doing a lot of inventory on health, wealth, maintenance, your daily maintenance of how you've been living, what you want to change up. You could be looking at the past of like, oh, these are all the things that weren't so great. There could be some heartbreak going on. All right, so I think that's about it. But much love, and I hope everybody's doing good out there. Mwah.